Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. This is going to be a movie review for Terrified, or Aterrados in its original language. This is an Argentinian movie and it is a ghost story. Now, I love watching horror movies from around the world because it's always nice to see how other people interpret these kind of movies. Now, this is a very strange movie, as you would hope with supernatural movies. You want a little bit of weirdness, you want a little bit of strange in amongst it. And this is about the haunting or something supernatural, something weird happening to a group of houses in a small town. Very close, they're just next to each other or across the street from each other. Weird things are happening. As the movie starts up, we meet this couple. The wife is starting to hear noises. There is strange banging noises round about the house. She can't quite pinpoint, and she hears people whispering saying they're going to kill her. Her husband is rather disturbed by his wife's thought, and he wakes up during the night hearing thumping, just rhythmic thumping coming from next door. The person there is renovating. It's early in the morning. He goes out to just, kick up hell, stop them from doing it. When he goes back in the house, he finds his wife dead in a gruesome manner. I won't tell you what because it's quite interesting to see and it's very different to something that we've seen before in other horror movies. And he gets carted off to jail, and that's where we are introduced to three paranormal investigators, and this is where the movie really starts to take a turn into the sort of strange and macabre that I didn't expect this movie to take. It becomes a flashback as we learn about Juan's story, what led up to his wife dying, what kind of strange machinations were going on round about the houses in the neighbourhood in the 2 weeks leading up to this event. And there is some really creepy and weird scenes in amongst this. There is some horrible imagery, there is some weird and wacky imagery, there is some things that I just haven't seen done before on film, the kind of things that make the hairs on the back of the neck stand to attention as you feel that cold shiver running down your spine. This movie has lots of moments like that that really just creep you out, and it's a story that I hadn't seen done before. There is lots of sort of creep factor and scares and atmosphere built up at the start, and again at the end there is a lot more as it really ramps up the tension and gets to a really big climax. And the middle part is interesting as well, as we get to know the three investigators, why they do what they do and what they're going to do here. And it takes risks with its storytelling. It does things that I would never expect these kind of movies to do. I was expecting them to go to one of the houses and investigate the paranormal activity, but they're all searching for different things of the paranormal. They're all looking at different parts of the supernatural. So they split up and take a house each. There's three houses that have been affected by this blight, and they decide to investigate one each. And normally at these kind of scenes you would be screaming for them to stay together, don't split up, things are going to happen. But it seems fitting for these characters. They all have their own motivations driving them forward that they want to investigate, and that's why they want to sort of break away from the other people to sort of carry out their own investigation, to figure out what exactly has been happening here. It's rather different. It's rather fun. There is lots of creepy imagery. Like I said, there is lots of scary moments. There is lots of haunting moments in this. And the movie, for the most part, is rather entertaining, rather fun, and very much engaging. I had lots of fun. I was creeped out a fair bit with this movie. It was one of these ones that I was paying close attention to every inch of the screen, looking for something just to jump out at me and make me jump off my seat at any moment. And this movie has lots of things like that. If there was any kind of criticism I could level at this, it was the ending. There seems to be a lack of ability to wrap this up in a sort of cohesive manner that leaves you going, yeah, you know what, that was pretty good. It leaves you on a downer that almost brings the movie down a little bit. It doesn't give you the answers that you're looking for. It never tells you why the haunting started, and I'm fine with that. But I'd like to know what happened to one of the main characters. I would like to know what happened to the haunting event. Was it stopped? You never really get this definitive answer, which is a real shame. But other than that, Terrified was pretty fun. I thought it was really entertaining. It was really creepy, rather scary. The slinky, slender figure that appears was terrifying, absolutely terrifying, and there is lots of images of that character all throughout this movie. Right now, this is on Shudder UK, and I believe, although don't quote me on this, it may be on Shudder everywhere as well, and I can thoroughly suggest checking this one out. I had a real great time watching this, and it's one that I can go, yeah, check it out. Just, you know, the ending's not great, but everything leading up to that is pretty terrific, and I would love to know your opinion on the movie, so let me know in the comment box below the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you liked and didn't like, and we'll have a discussion about the film, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.